Going to be covering what to expect for later on tonight.
Wait a second, so I can send the link.
Okay, wait, come here.
Hold on.
Where's my... I can't find my... I can't find it on here, Holden.
Hold up. Just go on your iPad.
My iPad's dead. Can you give me the computer, Holden? Alrighty, but anyway, so here we see this here. Let me actually go to Radar Omega real quick. This is the $10 app, just so you know. This is the app I spent $10 on. But for the boys that were at practice, well, I'll show you. So the really like white and dark blue is like really heavy snow. So we went through that, and then we got a few small rounds of just like moderate snow. And then later on tonight, we're gonna get like the rear shaft of snow here, and then as it comes through, wind still blowing northwesterly. If probably from 12:45 a.m. to I'd say up to 2:30 or 3 o'clock, we could see this snow band just sit right there here indoor. And if that were to happen, we could see snowfall rates up to an inch an hour in certain areas. Yo, what's up? If that does happen, we could see up to an inch an hour. Here, for tonight, it says we could... Waterboard. It says later on tonight we could see up to 1 to 3 inches, possibly more in certain at certain time periods. Really, I'll have to look to see if the lake effect snow band stays for longer. But if it does, that could cause some pretty big problems. We'll take a look at the future 48-hour radar for snowfall map. This is Friday at 6 p.m. It says probably up to 1 to 3 inches up here in Traverse City, Otsego Lake, Mansalona. They could see up to 12 to 18 or 18 to 24 inches possibly. It really depends. On how the winds are gonna sit there, or how long they are, or how long the lake effect snow bands will be there for. We'll look at the Fields Lake for later on tonight at about, let's see here, 6 a.m. or from anywhere from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. It could feel like -1. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, the feel like of 0. 11 a.m. feel like of 1, and then...
Hudson, you hit 70 subscribers.
Let me see the chats.
We hit 70.
I know, let me see the chats though.
They're still the same.
Okay. But, especially with the wind gusts, that's what makes it feel so cold. as the low for tonight is 13 degrees. Could get very cold. So just make sure you're careful. There's a possibility for lightning snow later on in the night. With the first initial round when it was most possible. But as that one lake effect snow band just sits on top of us, as you see right here. Let me take this away real quick. But as that lake effect snow band sits on top of us for a good hour, that could cause very bad road conditions, especially if the winds are, let's look at 2 a.m. The winds are going to be at 19 to 20 miles per hour, wind gust up to 50. Mind you, that's gusts, but
Hudson, show them all your weather apps that you have.
You want to see all my weather apps? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. There's 28 weather apps that I own.
How many subscriptions do you have? How many do you have subscriptions to?
I think like 3. Is that right? 3?
But how much did he pay to get?
So the one on here I believe was how many? $3 a month. And then the Radar Omega app here was $10 for the whole app. And then the Radar Scope, the Radar, this one right here and Radar Omega were both $10.
You're at 23.
Yeah, and then the Weather Channel here is $3 a month.
Said this, so.
$3 a month.
Oh boy.
Or is it $3.99?
I have no idea.
Let's say.
Hudson, don't forget the $15 tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, Isaiah. I know. But yeah, so I have 28 weather apps. Most of them I don't use.
What one's your favorite one?
My favorite one, either this one that I'm on, or this one, Wonderground, because it can show you surface fronts. You got a snow alert, but you can see surface fronts. You can see the snow. You can't see the future radar unless you get a subscription.
No, well, you better buy that one.
Yeah, I want to, but and then it can show you like the total accumulations, which is mostly a lie because we were projected 4 inches and it went down to 1 by this morning, but we've surpassed that. So, and then I also like to use AccuWeather sometimes for like a 45-day outlook.
Did you have to pay for this?
No, I wanted the 90-day outlook, but that was like, let's see, Explore Premium. That was $4 monthly, so. But I do need a job. Show us the search history. Okay, Zeke, we don't need to see. I swear, I promise I did not look up anything weird. Okay? You want to see search history? Let's learn.
I guarantee it's all weather.
Let's look at search history. So, how do I see my search history, Holden?
Here.
Wait, hold on.
Here.
Hold on.
So you gotta go to. So go here, Hudson, and then boom. Snow day calculator.
And wait, hold on. Let me. I need to tell him something. So here.
Hudson, what are you doing?
Whoopsie.
Hudson. Okay.
So what do I do? Just press it.
Hudson, what are you doing? So you have Temu.
Wait, no. That was from a. I didn't look that up.
Okay.
I promise. No, let me just look at this.
Who is Haley Van Lith and Livy Dart?
No.
What are they doing on
Sean looked it up on my phone.
Go through your wallpapers, buddy.
No, Sean looked it up on my phone. I promise.
This is a weather forecast.
Sean
All right, go back to weather, buddy.
But I promise Sean looked that up on my phone.
Isaiah, I was with him when he looked it up.
What? I didn't look that up. Wait, Hallie, can I see the phone so I can see the chats?
What?
Oh wait, Hallie, let me see the phone real quick. I know what to do. So then if we can go here and airplay it to the TV, both you guys can see the chats and me. Alright, but anyway, maybe not. Hold on, can I see your phone so I can see the chats, please?
Yes.
But anyway,
I want to see the chats.
at like from it's supposed to be a little bit of a break till 8:30, and then we could get quite a bit of snow, and then just once again at 2 a.m. it's supposed to that like effect band is just supposed to sit there. Let me see chats, please. Hold on.
Allie said hi.
Hi. This one I don't like as much. Let me see the chat. Wait. What's in my hug? Oh my gosh, hold it.
All right, do your forecasting, buddy.
I can't when Zeke is saying search history. But
What that say back?
let's
Allie said.
oh my god. This app, I don't normally like this app because it's not very accurate. But if like the most accurate one that I would use is this one if you don't want to spend $10 on it, or this one if you don't want to, especially if you don't want to spend $10 on Radar Omega and Radar Scope. I'd say this one right here is the best one to use, because of it's just more accurate than the other ones. Not saying it's gonna be right every time, but it's most of the time it's just more accurate overall. If we'll
Kelly wants to know if you think we're gonna have a snow day tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. If we look at we can look at
Hunter, stop.
if we look at I'm trying to think. So if you want to look at like a forecasting model yourself, you can look at so if you go to Safari and then look up type in GFS and then model, and then you can play a run and it can show you like it won't show you how much snow we're supposed to get, but it can show you like when it's supposed to snow and where. So I use that sometimes. I use that, and then I also use I can also just look on YouTube sometimes, and I can just look on YouTube sometimes, and then it'll show me it'll show me, I can't think. It'll show me, what was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, as long as these winds throughout the night stay over the lake like this, I wonder how warm the lake, I wonder how warm the lake is. I wonder how warm the lakes are. If I can, this is the air temperature, not the lake temperature. If the lake temperature is at 20 degrees, it's not gonna be like that. There wouldn't be lake effect snow like this. But really, if we're probably expected to start snowing at around 8:15, and then also if you wake up tomorrow morning, expect some really cold air temperatures. Mind you, tomorrow is only supposed to be 17 as a high, so that's frigid. And then Friday the 13th is supposed to be 24 degrees. So it'll be a cold next few days here, and then it's supposed to warm back up, but from the looks of it, it doesn't. I don't know, but if the temperatures change, it looks like we could have a green Christmas this year. But I just that's just an estimated guess based on what I'm looking at, but I'm sure there's different models to tell you, or there's different things that will tell you different, like there's different websites that'll tell you completely different things, and then there's also things like Cash, why are you meowing? But anyway, so if this snow does end up, just once again, I'm gonna say it again, but if it does just end up sitting here, then there could be quite a bit. So just be mindful of that. Oh, look at that. So it's supposed to actually get heavier here pretty soon, and then later on it's supposed to be really heavy. It's supposed to, looks like maybe a little break at 3 a.m., but it's supposed to still snow quite a bit. So later on tonight, if you're getting up really early to go to work from like 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., be careful of, yeah. Because the snow, since it's really like fluffy, it'll come off the ground and like blow, so it'll be pretty once again really windy. And once it does that, you can barely see anything. But if you have any questions, let me know. I'll bring your money tomorrow, Jackson. Don't worry. But
We might have a snow day.
yeah, that's why he's saying bring me my money tomorrow, Hadley.
Oh.
I made bets with 3 players on the team for $5.
Who were they?
Isaiah, Jackson,
and Zeke.
What? I don't know. Was it Zeke?
Low-key freaky.
Isaiah, what? What? No, I am not.
You won't ask what Hudson's wallpaper is. I know you're reading chat, Karen.
It's actually
It's me.
Hadley and Hudson, so you were wrong, but
Hudson, remember when he...
hold on. Cash. Cash. Yes, I know.
Hunter! Did you take that off the counter?
But anyway, yeah, we're supposed to get rain on. Oh wow, that's a interesting sight to look at. But wow, that's crazy. So on Saturday at 7 p.m. from anywhere from Jonesville up here to Boyne City is supposed to see ice, and then in between that they're supposed to get mix, and then like it's really scattered. But here down south, we're in southwestern Michigan, we're just supposed to see some rain. But I wonder, I think more actually, to be honest, I think more inland for us here in Dorr, we could see quite a bit of snow. I personally think Hopkins is going to miss out on all this. So if that does happen, that could affect whether or not the roads will be bad or not. What I think is anywhere from A37 and 179, anywhere in that corridor will have the worst impacts. But I think just north of A42 and just south of A45 could get quite a bit of snow. Take this with a grain of salt. It's not very. This may not be very accurate. But if it is accurate, this could be pretty big for some areas. Also, not to mention, let's take a look at Traverse City real quick. Traverse City is just supposed to see a whole bunch of snow all throughout the night. They're expected to have only 3 to 5 inches, really? But I actually expect more than 3 to 5 inches for Traverse City. So let me. Yeah, Traverse City will see probably up maybe 5 to 8 inches, but I'm just gonna keep looking here for where we live. Once again, supposed to get snow here pretty soon. By we could start seeing snow by 8:10 here, so you're probably seeing some flurries already. But as we go on, once again, this lake effect snowband just sitting there. Once again, if this does happen, we could see up to an inch an hour. I know I've already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. You could see up to an inch an hour during those 2 hours. Yeah, but I'm actually gonna go see what it's like outside real quick. Just because, but looks like I'm wearing Crocs. But right now, it's just really windy. There's a few flurries in my driveway. There's a glare sheet of ice right next to where the cars pull into. If it's like this on the roads tomorrow morning, I expect widespread closings for Allegan County. Yeah, I know, Jackson and Isaiah, if you're still in the chat, I know. I'll bring your $15 tomorrow, but the snow is also sticking to the roads, so if it does blow over top the roads and it's this cold, it'll freeze over the roads, and that could be pretty bad too. But I say I'm walking around the snow right now at my house. I say we got 1 or 2 inches right now. I can barely just see the grass poking out of the top of the ground. But once again, all throughout Allegan County, they're expecting widespread 4 to 8 inches. Locally heavy at times in different areas, but this earlier today, it's so hard to trust. I'm gonna be honest, it's so hard to trust predictions, but it's also really hard for weathermen to predict what's gonna happen, because the amount of technology and the amount of science that has to go into it's actually really quite unbelievable. But because you gotta tell which way the winds are going. You gotta look at the upper level of the atmosphere. You gotta look at cold fronts, which I don't know how they even pick that up on radar. There's some things that seem impossible. In certain instances, that's why it's so hard to predict. That's why they get it wrong a lot of the time. But when they do get it right, it's actually quite crazy, because I remember one day we were supposed to get some really big storms, and then we didn't. But you also got to cut them some slack, knowing that the amount of technology that they have to use for that is really tough, and really it's just so hard to predict stuff like that. I'm sorry if I'm not reading your chats. I'm outside right now and I can't see them on my phone. So once again, it's gradually getting colder here, especially with the winds. The winds are pretty fast right now, but it's really cold, so I'm only assuming the roads are getting worse. Maybe when it starts snowing more, I'll come back out right in a few minutes here. But if it starts snowing more, I'll come back out, but I'm gonna go back inside right now. My feet are cold. But it was at, I think earlier today, it was up at 31. Okay. Well, but it was 31 degrees, and I'll show you on my app here, but you can tell that the cold front came through, and yep, right here. So this blue line right here represents a cold front. And then, so what normally happens is there's a cold front that comes from Canada, and it swings down south. And that's why we can see different weather patterns, like one day is 18 degrees, the next is 30, and then the next can be up to 50 due to how fast the upper levels are moving. That's why it's so hard to predict, because it's just, there's so many things that have to go into actually getting it right. But I wasn't really focusing on this, but look at this. We got a huge snowstorm up here for New York, northeastern Pennsylvania, and then parts of Vermont. The rain-snow line is just on the state line of New York, roughly. So, actually, if I look on radar here, it should tell me. So, yeah, pretty much the rain-snow line is on the state line of New York. But we'll keep looking at this. Actually, look at radar on Mecca real quick. So, sometimes this weather app isn't always right, because let me show you for example. This on here doesn't show snow, okay? It only shows rain. But Zeke's probably in a ditch. Yeah, that's probably true, Isaiah. But this only shows rain on here. But when you look at this yellow stuff, like when it's winter time and it's 18 degrees, you know this isn't rain. So let's take a look at this is up to 40 I forgot what it's called. But normally 30 or higher is pretty heavy. Somewhat heavy, probably moderate to heavy. But the pixelated, like, so you see how, like, these dots are pixelated? When they're pixelated, it's more accurate than this is, because this isn't pixelated, and what was I going to say? The radar can pick up pixelated things better than it can with things like this. But if you're in Hopkins here, you're gonna see snow for a little bit, but you won't probably see the return of snow till 1 a.m. and then 2:15 a.m. Once again, just north of you will be the heaviest. So, but if this really does sit there for quite a while, there could be quite a bit of snow. So, possibly up to an inch an hour in certain spots. And then I think from 7 to 12 a.m. That's supposed to be more lake effect snow. But Isaiah, let me know if you my brother said he sent my phone number to you, so let me know. But I think I might get off here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them to my best ability. I'll probably stay on till 8:22, so 3 more minutes. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. School or not, you know what, Isaiah, I'm just gonna say this, I'll probably be $15 more broke, if that makes sense. So, if that answers your question, then, yeah. Hey, at least no one else wanted to bet with me, though. Alright, see you, Isaiah. Any more questions? Let me know. I'll answer them. Alrighty, well, I don't see any more questions coming in here in the chat, so I think I might end the stream here. If there's any other big updates, I might go live, so just be ready. So if I do go live, you guys can you guys will know. If school does get called off tonight, I will go live. I'll probably stay up quite late, I'd say. But I'm gonna get off here, and I'll see you guys later.